Hey, at the movies with Philm, down in the vaults of Kirkwood, bringing you the great fare. Got a great film for you tonight, too. If you like the Killer Shrews, and I know who does not like the Killer Shrews, we've got a film that's really going to excite you. Remember Ray Kellogg? He was the director of the Killer Shrews. Okay. Likewise, Ken Curtis. Remember Festus on Gunsmoke? Okay, he was the producer of the Killer Shrews. He was in Killer Shrews too. Well, he produced this. Ray Kellogg is back at it again, directing this film that we're going to show tonight. This great 1959 drive-in fare. And as a matter of fact, I see some specks on my screen. I better clean it off. Let's get up here. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I hate when that happens. Get in the way of me enjoying the giant Gila monster. Now, I had to look that up because, you know, for years I called him the giant Gila monster. Call me stupid. Call me a lot of things, but I was wrong. Looked it up. It's giant Gila monster. Now, you're all sitting back there laughing. What a dope. I knew it was giant Gila monster from the get-go. Okay, well, you got one up on me. Giant Gila monster, 1959. This is a true drive-in movie. Really a true drive-in movie. It's got all the feels of things. It's got your monster, giant Gila monster, which is really pops up in this film a lot, particularly a big paw-like thing that kind of smacks down on the camera. That's cool. And you get these shots of this Gila monster wandering around in weeds and things like that, and causing motorists to drive off the road. That really seems to be his main concern, is just to kind of scare motorists and make them drive off the road. Sort of like those two squirrels in that TV commercial that makes that car drive off into the ditch. Okay, that's the modern equivalent, I guess, to the giant Gila monster. Okay, now this Ken Curtis, Ray Kellogg film also not only has that giant Gila monster thing going for it, I pronounced it right, see, Gila monster, okay, but it also is a teen film. It's got Don Sullivan. You might remember Don Sullivan from the Teenage Zombies. Okay, remember Teenage Zombies, that Jerry Warren film, you know, where they go out on that island and kind of screw around with these scientists who create zombies. Remember they had that zombie gorilla. Great scene for the monkey. He liked that. But it has this hot rodders. Don Sullivan plays this this responsible guy. He's older. He works in a garage. He works on cars and things like that. And the sheriff likes him because he sort of reins in the energy of a lot of these younger teenagers who seem to be kind of a hot rodding around. Okay. But Don Sullivan, great name. He has Chase Winstead. Okay. And he's just the opposite of Chase, even though he does work on hot rods and kind of messes around with some wheels on one car and turns it over to himself and things. And there's a lot of shenanigans about, I'll buy that car for $150. And you got Shug Fisher, who's in this film too, playing one of the old coot type of guys. Remember Shug Fisher, Sons of the Pioneers? Okay. He's got this car that they all have the hots for, and he won't sell it and things like that. He should. He drives drunk most of the time in this film. Now, this film has the teen thing. It's got the giant Gila monster. It also has great teen rock and roll music. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It had this guy, Horatio Alger Steamroller Smith. What a great name. He's a kind of a DJ. And Chase helps him out, okay, because he's driving drunk along the road, and he takes him in, you know, and fixes his vehicle and sobers him up. And this Steamroller Smith guy says, if you ever need anything, you know, I'll help you out. And he does, because Chase is a great singer, too. You get a scene with him singing while he's hammering away at some metal. Really good. Okay. Irritating, I guess. Likewise, he sings to a little girl. You know, it's not real clear. I think it's his niece or something like that, or maybe his little sister, who gets braces, and he sings this song to her, and it's real kind of hokey. Yeah, kind of hokey. But you got to take the hokum when you get the great stuff like the giant Gila monster driving people off the road. Now, they do a lot of talking in this film, okay? But you do get some good shots of the Gila monster driving people off the road. And you do get some the great Gila monster in the climax of this film doing some cool stuff to a building. Yeah, you'll enjoy that. During a rock show type of thing. Yeah. Really enjoyed this. Now, in a way, you could say that the giant Gila monster is sort of like a music critic. Okay. What he does to the building at the end there while the other guy, that Chase, is singing his song, you know. Seems like a little bit of a commentary there about the quality of music that we're listening to. But I'll let you be the judge of that. 1959. great drive-in movie. Ray Kellogg, remember Killer Shrews? Later on, is going to co-direct with John Wayne, the Green Berets. Don't hold that against him, okay? Don't hold that against him, that Green Berets thing. Think in your head, yes, he did do Green Berets, but what else did he do? Giant Gila monster and the Killer Shrews. Think you're really going to have fun with this? Great music, hot rodding around, and a Gila that kind of chases these cars off the road. I think it's really kind of an infantile fantasy type of film. Okay, crash them up, bash them up, and how do you do it? Get a monster to do it. Yeah. Have fun. Roll 'em, Smokey.